Hello friends, welcome to ProTalent and I'm Nitin Parmar. My dear students, I'm sure you are aware that government of India or India as a country, we have very liberal abortion laws. Abortion is a very debatable issue in every society, whether it is America or Canada or Brazil or Russia. There are so many countries, they absolutely abolish the abortion. They don't have any laws related to abortion. They don't allow abortion to take place. While India takes a very liberal view on it. And thereby, we have a special law. We took liberal view since 1971. So we developed Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971. We replaced it with Medical Termination Pregnancy Amendment Act 2021. So my dear students, in this video, I will discuss one more time this amendment part. In one of the earlier video, so around you can say 6-8 months back, I discussed about this amendment. I will discuss about it and what is a new notification by government is what we are going to discuss. So Government of India notified new rules under Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 2021. That is what we are going to discuss. But let us see what is the difference. Okay, the difference is difference in the acts. Okay, Medical Termination Act 1971 was applying to married women only. So who can go for abortion? Only married women. Now the amendment allowed unmarried women as well. Number one. Number two, what is age till which particular week of a pregnancy abortion is allowed? According to the earlier 1971 act, it was only 20 weeks. Okay, okay, that is what allowed. Now we have increased up to 24 weeks. Okay, we have increased up to 24 weeks. Earlier, up to 12 weeks, you can say one medical practitioner should approve. Now up to 20 week, it is two medical representative were allowed. Now you can say up to 20 week, only one, you can say, medical practitioner will approve, and for 24 week it is, you can say, two medical you can say practitioners are needed, and then after 24 week there has to be a medical board's approval is needed. So the reasons have to be identified. Okay, earlier for breach of this laws, you can say, or breach of women's confidentiality, when there is, you can say, breach of women's confidentiality, the medical practitioner or any other person will be punished with 1000 rupees fine. Now it is fine and imprisonment of 1 year. That's huge. Okay, that is a change. Okay, that was a change. My dear students, beyond 24 week, it is for substantial fetal abnormality, it is allowed, and up to 24 weeks, it is for the rape survivor. Now, the new notification gives some other information. Okay, let's talk about that in that particular part in a minute. Let's discuss that what is the scenario in the world. Okay, scenario in the world, like you can say USA, Australia, China, they are in category 5. Category 5, which means on request gestational limit is. Okay, while in the country with a category 4, which is India is in a category 4 where it is more liberal aspect is available. 5 is obviously definitely big liberal one, while category 1 is prohibited altogether, whether it is Madagascar or whether it is, let's say, Yemen, those kind of countries where there is a lot of trouble is happening, Nicaragua, and a very problematic scenario. Okay, so by looking at this, you can assess what is the scenario in India. So what is this rule? We increase gestational limit from 20 weeks to 24 weeks. I hope it is very clear for certain category of women. Which are the categories? Survivor of sexual assault or rape or incest, or a minor, or change in a marital status during pregnancy, women with physical disability, mentally ill women, fetal malformation, that is substantial risk of being incompatible with the life, or if the child is born, then the female will suffer or the baby will suffer serious physical or mental abnormality, and women with pregnancy in humanitarian setting or disaster or emergency situation. These are the 7 categories have been added by this new rule. By the amendment, there was only one rule. Now with this, they added 7 category, making it little broader, helping women to take their own decisions in a very troublesome situation. They are able to take their own decisions. This is very crucial. Okay, remember, beyond 24 weeks, there has to be a state level medical board. Okay, they will decide whether the pregnancy has to be terminated after 24 weeks or not. Okay, the medical board are to accept or reject the proposal. That's it. Abortion procedure has to be done within the 5 days of the board receiving the request for the same. Okay, so this is how it has to be taken at a very fast pace, and they take a decision. I hope it is very clear. Great. So the significance of this medical termination is very important with respect to the global aspect. If we talk about sustainable development goal, okay, sustainable development goal talks about preventable maternal mortality. We wish to reduce maternal mortality, and that is preventable. When we know that the female has a very serious condition, then that is called, you can say, preventable maternal mortality. We can prevent that the women should not give the birth. That's very important. Okay, so there are SDGs 3.1, 3.7 and 5.6. Okay, so SDG 3.1 pertains to reducing maternal mortality ratio, while SDG 3.7 and 5.6 pertain to universal access to sexual and reproductive health and rights. My dear students, the reproductive health, okay, and reproductive rights lies with the, you can say, women. Okay, at the same time, the family through which she is belonging to, from where she is belonging to, okay, they also have rights. But who has final authority over this reproductive rights? It's always a debatable issue. In that scenario, okay, these new rules are contributing towards that particular part, giving more freedom to women. Okay, giving up to this 24 weeks is very important. Okay, so thereby women are able to access safe abortion services, and they will ensure dignity, autonomy, confidence, and justice for the woman. This is very crucial. Those women who wish to terminate their pregnancy, they wish to remain anonymous, they want justice to their own rights, and they want autonomy for their own decisions. And this is what the new rules are providing. Okay, I hope this is very crucial for you to understand this medical termination pregnancy bill. We understood two parts: medical termination pregnancy rules. Okay, what are the kind of laws have changed? What is the current scenario is what we discussed. Okay, thank you very much for watching this. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel. Tell to large number of people to be part of ProTalent. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.